Bula from Fiji again. Slightly nicer day today. It's pretty cool stuff. Now, I don't normally talk about this stuff too much, right? But this in-situ situation, it's a pain in the bum. I'm on holiday, so I kind of just threw some stuff in the suitcase, right, for starters. So I didn't actually consider the bricks. I just grabbed some minifigs. Grabbed a box of bricks that was lying around, which was 1/3 of the Dungeons and Dragons set. Threw it in the suitcase, and hey presto, let's see what we can figure out when we get there. I've been snorkeling around for a couple of days trying to figure out what's in the water, what's easy, what's usable. Because it turns out there's very little on land. Nearly all the bugs or the critters that I've found on land here are the exact same things I find in far north Queensland. Very limited exceptions. Unfortunately, there is a proliferation of common minor birds from India. There's cane toads, which were introduced in the 30s to control bugs in the cane paddocks. And then there is, feral cats. So there isn't much else in the way of wildlife around here, which kind of sucks. In the water there's heaps of stuff, but I didn't bring in-water stuff specifically. So I've just been swimming around now, and I think I've managed to get a decent photo of a nudibranch, like a split-level photo of a nudibranch, hopefully. I got a crab with a surfer, which is kind of cool. But the one that I was really excited about is I've been seeing heaps of sailor's eyeballs. And sailor's eyeballs, I've got to do the research to nut out all the facts for you, but they are, as far as I understand, the largest single-celled organism on the planet. They are a phenomenal thing. So I've been finding heaps of these. Decided I'd go and fish one out and stick it on Lego. But the thing is, right, they're a marine plant. So I had this set built up for dry photography, but then I've gone and chosen to photograph a marine plant in it, which is possibly a bad idea, but who knows. The plant itself, whopping! It can be out of the water, it's a plant. Looks like a little pear. Yum. But, tried to photograph it under the water. It moved around too much. So then I had to bring it out of the water, but because the set had been underwater, then there's drops of water all over the set, which doesn't really work for me either. So now I'm like, I don't even know if these photos are going to be any good. I'm super excited about the idea of having a photo of the largest single-celled organism on the planet. I think that's going to be super cool for educational purposes. But are the photos going to be rubbish? I don't know. And then trying to photograph a nudibranch in a split-level shot on the beach, even though it's calm here, like it's not a big wavy swell or anything, even though it's calm, trying to get that photo is hard work. The water's just moving a lot more than I was planning on. The crab gracefully sat still more or less for me, so that was kind of cool. But I wish I had a plan more for water stuff, but at the same time, in-situ water stuff is a nightmare. Like swimming around with Lego in the ocean just feels wrong. There's enough plastic in the ocean without me losing bits. It's been a bit weird. Like I would have loved to have photographed more stuff, but then also a lot of this stuff is really hard. Like there's been big crown of thorns starfish, but there was no way I was going to bring a big Lego set for something like that. But I would really like to photograph a crown of thorns. Urchins, some massive sea urchins out here. But again, it's like, well, how do you get an urchin at all? How do you pick one up? How do you put it on Lego? What Lego do you put it on? How do you get it to stay there underwater? So it's it's a fun kind of stress, or a stressful kind of fun. I don't know. Up to you what you want to call it. But keep an eye out for some more photos from Fiji, because I think I got some stuff. Well, fingers crossed. We'll see how we go. Anyway, I'm going to get out of this sun. It's it's a lot like North Queensland. It's a bit too tropical for my little pasty head. So I will catch you around. Have a good one.